Okay, it's going to be a good one. I'm excited for this. This is going to be a full breakdown of my client Casey. So she has a business called The Essentialist CEO, her funnel that we're building for her and using on a regular basis for her webinars, right? We've already ran one before. It got hundreds of signups through a page that is essentially exactly like this. This is the new one with their new branding. It looks beautiful. I love it. But not only does it look really, really nice as a singular landing page, but it actually converts and it actually works, right? I'm going to break down why that is. And you should get a lot of value from this video. I probably shouldn't even show this on YouTube because this is what I do. I mean, if you want a funnel actually built and you want this entire thing done for you, then you can go to the link in the description. You can work with me, but this should be valuable regardless of whether you do that or not, right? If you are new to the channel though, welcome. My name is Reuben Shears. I have an online funnel building agency called Optimally that I'm building and scaling in public in these daily update videos, trying to give you as much value as possible in a short snippet of time. We've done 86 or 7 of these in a row daily, and after 100 we will drop it to a weekly kind of video, increase the quality and then go from there. But for now, this should be pretty helpful, right? So let's just start from the top. The way this works, right, the way this funnel works, it's a webinar, right? So it's a live event that people attend all at once, and they have the opportunity to buy this program or thing on that call, that Zoom call that they're going to join. There's going to be loads of people on it, and that's how it's going to work. So what we need to do is make sure the maximum amount of people register for that event through a landing page. It's the only real way to actually do it, other than maybe like a lead form, but you're not going to get good results from that at all. But it really needs to be warmed up to what this event is, what the value is that they're going to get from it, and why they should opt in, obviously. So here's the structure of the page. It's very similar to the VSL funnel in the sense that, VSL call funnel, sorry, in the sense that it has a headline. Then we hook people in from that headline to go to this VSL, which is just talking about the service itself and what this event is going to be specifically for this. And then underneath that is a very, very clear call to action to register. The time of the event is on the button as well. That's the strat that I learned from some guys as well. And then you can actually see there's a little counter underneath to make it super clear when the event is and how much time they have before, so they can actually sign up. This entire page though has a lot of info about what's included in the event. It's basically just the content of the VSL shown in a visual manner, so that we have the opportunity to show the information in 2 different ways. They can either consume the video and register straight away, or they can read through the stuff and register as well. And that's what this is for. But it gives you a lot of context on what's actually going to be going on in this event. And that's the landing page. I have very, very good designers in my team, which is why this output is such high quality. You could expect the same if you were going to work with us as well. So I'd encourage you to do that if you are just wanting to really just take away the headache of running funnels yourself. But this is how it works. This is the registration flow. We get hundreds of signups through this page. So they click this button, it pulls up a little opt-in. It's going to be first name, last name, phone number, and email. That's it. And we get that as kind of the partial submission. What happens after that is they will get redirected to a survey page. So we're basically saying your registration actually isn't complete. I mean, regardless of whether it is, that doesn't really matter because we do have their details already. But the idea is that we get even more info out of them in a kind of a sequential manner, which is why we have this form on my next page, which is going to be a survey getting even more information from the people that are going to be attending the webinar and telling them to complete registration. That all gets pulled into a CRM, and we do a lot of stuff with that information as we move forward, move me to the side. What happens then is after that, we give them the opportunity to essentially get the VIP ticket, right? So that is going to be liquidating some of the ad spend of the funnel. So we're obviously paying to get people to register through paid ads on Meta, if you didn't know. That's how it works. So what we want to do is take a portion of that and mitigate that by selling these VIP tickets, which is like an extra session, some other deliverables for $47. And the more people that do that, the better. Obviously, you can see that most people, it's going to be like 20% of people that are going to sign up to that, hopefully. And then they will buy that. That'll mitigate the ad spend. And you can go from there. Some people are just going to continue and carry on and just go to the free event. That's absolutely fine. And they will go to the confirmation page, which is extremely simple for a webinar funnel. It's literally, you're registered. Here's the only thing you need to do now. Join the WhatsApp community that we have, because Casey will be dropping voice notes and value in there before the event happens, so that we can ensure that a maximum amount of people will turn up. So in this one, we don't have 5 steps that they need to follow before the call. It's like a VSL call funnel. It's very, very simple in this webinar one. And it works very, very well. This is a funnel that is going to do very, very well for us on a bi-weekly basis now for her. The other side of the funnel is basically when they're on the webinar, the page that we actually send there is like a direct kind of checkout offer there. You can see roughly what this looks like. It's almost ready. We'd have the VSL for it, but you can see that it's a very, very nice looking page, basically breaking down the bonuses and everything they're going to get if they do join, the price and all of that stuff as well, because we don't take sales calls for this offer. It's a direct checkout. That's how it works. And then we have those pages set up. That's the funnel. It's really, really nice. It's really neat. It's very automated. And then all of the back end stuff happens in basically GHL. So we have AI interacting with the leads that come through, and we have value emails coming out as well. And that ensures that we're going to have a good show up rate and a good close rate, hopefully, on the webinar itself. We're going to get better and better at these over time, but we've got a pretty good blueprint so far for this funnel. Hopefully that helped in terms of just like what you should be doing with this funnel, the pages that are required to actually have a successful webinar funnel. And if you're running a VSL call funnel, I've made loads of other videos about how to do that. It's the simplest one you can run that you can watch on this channel as well. But the prospect is really exactly the same. You need a really clear headline. It doesn't have to be super long. It has to be very clear what the outcome is. And you're going to hook them into watching this video, and then you're going to ask for a call to action underneath that. Anything below that is additional information to just warm up the lead even further and give them additional context. Hopefully that makes sense. I think that's a nice little breakdown of that for now. Once we've actually ran a few more of these and we've seen the tangible result of doing so and got insane results, I'm going to make a case study video with Katie. She'll literally jump on the call with me, and then we'll put it into a YouTube video, and you guys can see the full breakdown of how we did that, how we financially model the entire thing, because that comes a lot into what we do as well. It's kind of a combination of having really conversion optimized funnels and then understanding business in a financially mathematical kind of way, if that makes sense. The thing to wrap up the video though is we're going to track the growth on YouTube. So we have 179 subscribers and we have 9651 on LinkedIn. Let's have a look. 9651 179. Good growth on both platforms. You can see my trajectory over time due to my consistency there on YouTube and also LinkedIn, literally just through posting and me doing that every single day without fail. And this is another contribution to that. So we've got another couple of weeks before we hit that 100 mark, and then I'll drop it to weekly, try and increase the quality for you guys. But other than that, if you want to watch another one of these videos, I'm going to put myself over here. Then you can watch it on the screen here. Hopefully you can binge watch some videos from me and maybe even decide to work with me. That would be amazing. If not, then have a lovely day, and I will catch you in the next one.